Hi, this is a reflection on Tom Dowling's story about inclusion. While listening to Tom's story about how he was working the waterfront for those long hours and for such a long time, it reminded me of when I moved to Sydney 7 years ago and had to work ridiculous number of hours just to pay rent in the beginning. As Loris Malaguzzi stated that observing carries you into many different feelings and thoughts and into a kind of a teaching moment. Relating to this, I could relate to him about working long hours and not getting enough pay rises. He also mentioned he was away from his family most times and could not be with them because he had to work afternoon shifts. This made me think about myself being away from my home country and living in a foreign land where I have not so many friends and no family. It is so hard in so many ways when you are away from your family for such a long time. In my case, I have not been back home in 6 years and I was able to empathize with Tom regarding him being away from his wife and children, as I have been away from my mom, dad, and family for almost 6 years now. He also talks about going after a passion, as he started taking up photography as he was interested in it since he was 14 years old, but never got around to it. He was a working man and never thought anything but working and providing for his family. While listening to him say this, I was taken to a point in my life where I had to switch careers as well. I did my bachelor's in accounting and thought I would be working in one of the big four companies auditing and working at a corporate job. But as years passed by, I realized I did not want to pursue accounting. I was always a sporty kid growing up and interested in athletics and fitness. So when I started training people and became a personal trainer, now I'm learning early childhood so that I can gain experience with children and work my way into coaching young children and becoming better athletes and improve the physical capabilities. So when he says life is short and follow your dreams, it was really personal to me and made me connect with him. As Samison and Wong suggested that the allure of a relational and collective endeavor that speaks almost seductively to a deep-seated desire for connectedness. My listening approach was to hear what the speaker was trying to say. I had trouble paying attention in the beginning when I did not know what the story was about, but as the story went along, I was able to grasp what he was trying to say and connected with him in most situations. Even though I cannot relate to him, how Tom experienced working at the waterfront or the number of years he has worked, the time difference is way too big. But I could relate to him in most situations in my own way. I was able to empathize with him and what he was going through in his life. Thanks.